Listen, I've gotten pretty good at reporting Widow players pretty quickly for their little cheats, but that might be useful. Yeah, developer update. All right, listen, new dev blog out. Let's give this a watch, boys. Let's give this a watch. New dev blog.
And it is sweating.
A billion degrees in here right now.
No AC.
Yeah, and it feels great. Hey, it's Aaron from the Overwatch team, and we're back with another developer update. The Season of Spellbinders is Overwatch's lucky number 13 season, and we're looking forward to sharing some of the tricks and treats we have for you at launch. I'll walk us through some of the reworks coming to a few of our core maps, and then I'll pass it to my teammates Cynthia Lee and Angelica Silva to cover updates to our in-game systems and our enchanting seasonal mythic skin. But before
My bad.
we jump into those topics, I am thrilled to announce Halloween Terror is back at Season 13 launch with Wrath of the Bride and an all-new game mode, Junkenstein's Laboratory. In this mode, our heroes have mutations that you can choose from to enhance their abilities and change their gameplay characteristics. For example,
so I'll say this. I'm really glad. It looks like they're reusing some of the stuff from PvE, so like not all of it's going to waste, which is cool.
you could upgrade Orissa's ability Javelin Spin to propel her off the ground and take flight.
Don't put that to
Or
live.
maybe you queue up damage and choose to upgrade Genji's Deflect to protect yourself 360 degrees from all directions. You could
that's
upgrade
cool.
Moira by bending Coalescence to your will to be purely healing or purely damage. We
that's cool.
all know which one you're going to pick.
Yeah,
Whatever
sadly.
you decide, we want you to have a great time customizing and trying new things with your upgrades. The purpose of this mode is to put the power in your hands to decide how you build out and customize your hero's talents. We can't wait to see what shenanigans and strategies you uncover in Junkenstein's Laboratory. So be sure to jump into this brand new game mode and let us know what you think. Alrighty, shifting gears into some of the other changes this season, let's talk through some of our map reworks. Dorado, Numbani, Circuit Royale, and Havana all have reworks at season launch. And one of the main goals behind all these changes is to address balance across the maps for both attackers and defenders. But let's get into a few of the specific changes. For Dorado, we're reducing harsh defender lines of sight to prevent spawn camping. We also added a new staircase in Area 2 that makes the high ground more accessible for attackers. Additionally, we shortened some flank routes and adjusted cover placements around the whole map. With Numbani, we simplified the capture point in Area 1 and made it more accessible to the attacking team.
Yeah, that's
We
good.
also added a defender forward spawn in Area 3 to make it easier for defenders to get back to the payload as it's moving through Area 2. Area 3 also saw some changes to
I
various
see.
angles and flank routes. On Circuit Royale, we made adjustments to combat spawn camping across all 3 areas. The first attacker's spawn has been adjusted to reduce spawn camping with added cover and by removing
spawn
the
camping was not a big issue on this map.
stairs that overlook the spawn door.
It was around
Flank
this
options
corner.
were also added in Area 1 to contest defenders on high ground, and in Area 2 for attackers to take the rear high ground. In Area 3, sightlines were improved to help attackers poke at the defenders in the final area. And lastly, for Havana, we adjusted high ground access and spawn room pathing to reduce spawn camping. New routes and scale adjustments have been added to Area 2. And finally, blocked lines of sight and cleaner navigation in the final area should give both teams a variety of smoother options when approaching the final.
Good.
phase. We're looking
That's
forward
good.
to seeing you play through these reworks
Finally,
and hearing
5
what you
years
think.
later.
Next up, my teammate Cynthia is going to share some pretty cool updates to our in-game competitive systems and defense matrix.
Look, hey, finally, Havana gets worked on. It's crazy to me that it hasn't been touched in 5 years. I still think the map won't be that much fun to play, but I'm hoping that this is going to be a lot better, and I'm excited to see it.
Thanks, Aaron. Hey guys, I'm Cynthia Lee, a UI/UX designer at Blizzard, working on defense metric for Overwatch. I'll be walking you through the UI update I've been working on and share the competitive update from my awesome teammate on the system design team. As we keep finding better ways to tackle disruptive behavior, we're pumped to roll out a new feature that's gonna make reporting a whole lot quicker, especially for those of you on console. We've revamped the scoreboard to be more interactive with a fresh UI that makes it super easy to report and mute players. So now, when you bring up the scoreboard, you'll see a new options to report players right there. This is a bit different from our normal report flow. It's a quick report that only takes a few seconds. No need to type in a reasons, and you can pick and submit multiple report options all at
Listen, I've gotten pretty good at reporting Widow players pretty quickly for their little cheats, but That might be useful.
Handling everything in one go. We are really excited about this because it makes an essential feature even more accessible.
I think that actually is on
Reporting
console
key to
only,
tackling disruptive behavior and cheating in game. So please do your best to report when
And
the offense
console does
happens,
need it,
or
'cause,
as
like,
soon as
console
you're
can't
able.
report fast.
Plus, with this update,
Hey,
you will
listen,
also have more control.
I'm just saying, I've got my controller right here. I can start. Listen, guys. I'm just saying, for all you guys who grew up playing COD, you know how fast you could hit that startup A up A. Man, I got real good startup A up A real fast, dude. You guys know what I'm talking. Real ones know. Real ones know.
Over which text and voice channel you're in. And yes, that includes adjust you and your teammates' mic volumes. For competitive, there are updates this season for top 500 qualifications. We are adding a new requirement to qualify for any top 500 leaderboard. From now on, player will need to have 750 games in any competitive mode to complete these specific challenges. This is all about making sure new or inactive accounts don't snag those spots from our current active players.
Wait.
As we
750 games a season? That's not right. She's kidding. I think it's total comp games. I'm going to assume that's total comp games.
roll out some of these changes, we're excited for you to try them out and hope they will improve your in-game experience. Finally, let's get into our upcoming Missy Cosmetics with Angelica. Hey, Angelica. Hi. Oops. Okay.
Bye. Bye. Hey guys, my name is Angelica Silva, and I'm a VFX artist on the Overwatch 2 team, and we've been brewing up something magical and a little supernatural. Our mythic skin this season is Spellbinder Widowmaker. Spellbinder walks the line between whimsical and gothic. Our concept artist wanted to portray Widowmaker as a potion student adorned with a magical array of elixirs on her belt. At level 1, we have the base mythic skin. At level 2, players will unlock additional array of elixirs on their belt. At level 1,
you know that motherfuckers are just going to wear this. Like, they're not even going to upgrade it. They're just going to walk around in this shit. Oh, God. I'm not good. The amount of Widow I'm going to see this season, dude.
we have the base mythic skin. At level 2, players will unlock additional accessories and the first hat variation. Level 3 includes Widowmaker's cape, a second hat variation, and the blue colorway. And finally, level 4 gives you access to the upgraded cape, the last hat variation, and the red colorways. Along with the skin, we gave Widowmaker's abilities a magical overhaul. You'll be able to cast her most powerful spells during a match, like her Venomine, which damages her enemies with otherworldly poisons and sparkles. Her bullets are now overflowing with magic, with a new muzzle flash featuring new textures and particles.
By the way, when I'm shaking my head, it's not because the skin is bad. It's because the skin is good and I know what these kids are going to do with it.
One of them being a new rune. This will allow her to cast her most powerful ability, Sniper Shot. Unlike other witches who use brooms, Widowmaker conjures a magical grappling hook that has new textures designed around the theme of the kit. With the power of magic, you too can bewitch your enemies before you strike. Season 13 is brimming with tricks, treats, and talents that we can't wait to see you uncover in game. Whether it's exploring new maps, competing for a spot on the leaderboards, or mixing and matching hero talents in the new Halloween mode, make sure you jump in game when Season 13 launches on October 15th. We hope you've enjoyed this look into things that we've been brewing, and as always, please continue to share your thoughts with us. And we look forward to the next developer update. See you in game.
I see what you did.
Thanks, Aaron.
Nothing crazy. Why is she talking so fast? Because I have it on 1.25. Yeah, I look, pretty good devlog. This is good. Like, to give the team credit again, like, guys, the only issue I have with the Overwatch 2 dev team is the design direction behind super tanks and just the failures of 5v5. That is the only problem I have. I think the rest of the team's solid. I mean, the art has been great. The systems have generally been pretty good. And it's been confirmed that they really only got to work on Overwatch 2 PvP for 1 year. So as the years go on, Overwatch hopefully will continue to get good quality of life changes that come its way. I'd like to see a better top 500 come back. Like, to be honest, the original Overwatch 1 icons were significantly better than what we have now. For all ranks. Like, the rank icons, they just don't look as good in this game. They don't. So I hope that they consider bringing some of that stuff back. But yeah, I mean, I think the best thing that this team could do is drop the Overwatch 2 branding. I think that they're looking pretty new now, and I think that they deserve a fresh start, and like they need to rebrand Overwatch. Like they need to go back to the Overwatch branding. They need to go back and give themselves a chance to branch away from the Overwatch 2 brand. It's not salvageable. Just move on. It's all good. Overwatch is salvageable. Overwatch 2 is not. Let it go. Drop the 2. So yeah, other than that, I think this was good. I'm excited to see the mode. Widowmaker Mythic is going to go crazy. You know that there's going to be a lot of kids whacking their weenies to that, probably, is most of my guess. You know, they're going to be buying it on day one. And my guess is, you know what's insane? How much do you want to bet that there's going to be a ton of people who don't even upgrade the skin because she's like the most like schoolgirly without anything on, with fucking nothing on, with level 1? I bet you anything people are just going to keep it at level 1 and just go around and like Tinder watch lobbies and shit. You know, it's just, you know, welcome to the Overwatch community nowadays. There we go, baby. Okay. All right. Well, cool. You know they're going to be, chat. Like, let's not pretend for a single second that kids aren't going to be degenerate with that skin. Come on. It's Overwatch we're talking about. They need to save 66 for Overwatch's rebranding, dude.